Good evening once again. I'm Stephanie Ruhle. Tonight, the nation marks an historic Supreme Court confirmation. While thousands of miles away, Russia's war on Ukraine is entering a new phase. The conflict is now entering its 44th day. Ukraine has escalated warnings to residents in the eastern part of the country ahead of what is expected to be an onslaught from Russian forces. Today, at a NATO meeting in Brussels, Ukraine's foreign minister urged the West to step up its military aid.
My agenda is very simple. It has only 3 items on it. It's weapons, weapons, and weapons.
We'll have much more on that just ahead. And as we mentioned, the nation made history today when the Senate narrowly confirmed Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to sit on the Supreme Court, the first black woman to do so in our nation's history. The vote was 53-47. And after Democrats gave Jackson a standing ovation, most of the Republicans immediately walked out the door. The president and Judge Jackson watched the vote together at the White House.
On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
All right. Okay.
History right there before your eyes. The day also brought major legal developments for former President Donald J. Trump. A source tells NBC News the January 6th committee is weighing an interview with the former president. And according to the Washington Post, the Justice Department plans to investigate how Trump's White House records, some of which were labeled top secret, ended up at Mar-a-Lago before they were finally handed over to the National Archives. And while he's not talking to the committee, he is talking to the Washington Post about January 6th, telling the paper he wanted to march to the Capitol with the crowd and claiming Speaker Nancy Pelosi was responsible for stopping the violence. Fact check. Nancy Pelosi does not have total control over the Capitol Police. Trump also said he didn't remember getting very many phone calls that day when he was asked about the 7.5-hour gap in the White House call log. We've also learned the Manhattan District Attorney's criminal investigation into Trump's businesses is still active. Back in February, the 2 prosecutors leading the case resigned, leaving its future in doubt. Well, today, the district attorney said it is still open.
Prosecutors can, disagree on next steps. I thought there were more avenues, more work to be done, more things that we could follow up on. We're, interviewing witnesses, reviewing documents, following up on evidence that has not previously been analyzed and looked at or secured by the office.
And that's not the only legal woe for the former president. Today, New York Attorney General Letitia James asked a judge to hold Trump in contempt for failing to turn over documents in her civil investigation into his business practices. And she wants Trump fined $10,000 a day until he does so.